What's the cruelest thing someone did out of love? When I was 16, I thought I was going to be a famous artist. I spent every free minute drawing. My bedroom walls were covered with sketches, paintings, comic book characters I'd created. My art teacher, Ms. Wilson, kept telling me I had real talent. She even submitted 3 of my pieces to this national high school art competition without telling me. 2 months later, she pulled me aside after class with this huge grin on her face. "Tyler, you won first place. Full scholarship to art school. They want to fly you out to New York for the ceremony." I was shaking with excitement. This was it, my big break. I ran home to tell my Uncle Marcus, who'd been raising me since my parents died in a car accident when I was 12. But when I burst through the front door yelling about the scholarship, his face went pale. "Slow down," he said. "What exactly are you talking about?" I showed him the letter. Full ride to the Art Institute. 4 years, everything paid for. Room, board, supplies, everything. He read it twice, then folded it up and put it in his shirt pocket. "We'll talk about this later," he said. Later never came. Every time I brought it up, he'd change the subject. The ceremony date was getting closer, and I hadn't heard anything about travel arrangements. Finally, I called the school directly. The lady on the phone sounded confused. "I'm sorry, but we received a letter declining the scholarship. Your guardian said you weren't interested." My heart stopped. I hung up and confronted Marcus immediately. "You turned down my scholarship? How could you do that to me?" He just sat there at the kitchen table, not looking at me. "You don't understand," he finally said. "Then explain it to me." That's when he told me the truth. Marcus had been struggling with depression since his brother, my dad, died. Some days he couldn't even get out of bed. "If you leave for New York, I'll probably kill myself," he said. "I can't lose anyone else. You're all I have left." I was furious. I screamed at him, called him selfish, told him he ruined my life, but I stayed. I went to community college instead. Studied business because Marcus said art wasn't practical. For 10 years, I resented him. I worked at his auto shop fixing cars instead of creating art. I thought he'd stolen my future out of jealousy. Then last month, Marcus had a heart attack. While cleaning out his closet at the hospital, I found a box I'd never seen before. Inside were hundreds of my old drawings. Every sketch I'd ever thrown away, he'd saved. There were newspaper clippings about local art shows, college brochures from art schools all over the country. At the bottom was a letter he'd written but never sent. It was addressed to me, dated 10 years ago. "Tyler, I know what I did was wrong. I see how much you hate me now, but I was so scared of being alone that I couldn't think straight. I destroyed your dreams because I was too weak to handle my own problems. You deserved better than a broken old man holding you back." The letter continued. "I've been secretly putting money away for you. There's enough saved up for you to go to art school now if you still want to. I should have gotten help instead of making you my lifeline. I'm sorry I was too selfish to let you fly." I sat in that hospital room reading his letter while he slept. 10 years of anger just melted away. The next morning, I brought my sketchpad to the hospital, started drawing his hands while he napped. It felt like coming home. Marcus survived the heart attack. The first thing he said when he woke up was, "I'm getting a therapist. It's time you had your life back." I'm 28 now, starting art school next fall. Marcus is paying for it with that money he'd been saving all these years.